No, and I have to say, I'm also a huge, huge fan. You hear a lot about turmeric. I'm actually cooking a lot with it more now. And the thing is, you think about turmeric for your joint, but for your brain, for your liver. There are just a multitude of benefits that you're going to reap. And Andrew does it in a way, just like he does with all of his products, that no one else is doing. So real quickly, let me take you on a tour of the sizes and the availability. I will say this is not something that we have a lot of to share today. You can choose the 30, the 60, the 120, or the 240. Once more, biggest size, or biggest savings rather, are in our largest sizes. The 120 count is on 2-pay flex pay of $27.45. And by the way, just as a quick aside, when Andrew's here, that's when we do that free shipping too, which, boy, everything
is on free shipping.
That also helps add up on our today's special and everything else that you're choosing to select today.
Yeah, and I wanted to add, this is a product, we were going to do the liver antioxidants, because I know that's something you always like us to talk about, the phosphatidylcholine, liver antioxidants, for those of us who take medications and things. For those of us who want to give our body something soothing for our joints, turmeric has become suddenly one of the most popular ingredients. So rather than doing the liver antioxidants, which turmeric is one of the ingredients in there, I figured we'd just really do the turmeric itself. We won't get a chance to talk about this tonight, maybe next week. But turmeric is an ingredient that, especially the way we go about making it, is different than other companies. Typically what folks do is they take turmeric, and it might be great turmeric, but they stick it in a capsule. That is not going to be highly what they call bioavailable. It might be in the capsule and be a wonderful source of turmeric, but turmeric has to be delivered to your body in a way that your body can absorb it and hold on to it. And the way turmeric was always delivered, say, in Asia, in India in particular, it would be cooked into stews. And when something is cooked into stews, the turmeric, the curcuminoids, they would complex with fat. And that, as it turns out, is nature's tool for getting turmeric into our body and keeping it in our body. So how do we go about making our turmeric? We complex it with fat. And because turmeric, two of the most important benefits of turmeric, affects our liver, affects our brain, also affects our joints, but our liver and brain, what fat did we use? We used phosphatidylcholine, because phosphatidylcholine is the principal phospholipid that we find in our liver. So again, I'll open a capsule here, but turmeric is it's this beautiful, bright yellow.
It's pretty, I think.
For not only was it used as a spice in India, but when you look at all the vivid colors in clothing, this was the bright yellow clothing dye, or orange or yellow clothing dye. So that's the beautiful color.
And it will, I was just gonna say.
If you watch me on television later tonight, you'll notice my fingers will be orange, because it colors. I mean, it's this natural material. It's this natural, rich, vivid color. And when you feel the powder here, and as I feel it between my fingers, you could feel the complexing of the turmeric with the lipids. And that is what makes it special. Literally increases absorption and benefit of the product 23 times. So the original turmeric that we had in a few different products, I didn't make a standalone turmeric product till we could guarantee its bioavailability. And that's what we're able to do about 2 years ago, because this is a relatively new product. As long as I've talked about turmeric, which has probably been over 20 years, we didn't make a standalone product until we had accomplished what we have here, which is this high bioavailability turmeric.
Absolutely, it's exciting. And here's another one that people are responding to. I actually was waiting for you to do this. I've done the turmeric and ginger before, but now I'm doing just the turmeric. But here's another one, 256 reviews. Of those, again, most of them are perfect, 189, with a 4.4 star customer pick average. And if this is something that you've been waiting for, if you've been reading about it, I actually cook a lot with turmeric, but I really do. I put it in almost everything now. Yep. You know, my scrambled eggs, my broth that I make.
Muriel is exactly the same. Yeah. When she throws a little like chicken or something, that she'll sprinkle turmeric on it.
Same thing.
So turmeric, curcuminoids, it's a wonderful, it's this natural material that on a cellular level, on a physiologic level, it has these soothing effects within our body. So it's something that in terms of, it has a cleansing effect, it's a powerful antioxidant, so it has these wonderful detoxifying and protective effects within our body. And just to show on the product itself, if we look at the formula here, it's, as I said, it's a curcumin phospholipid complex. It's a 95% extract, which is the highest extract of curcuminoids, but ours is complex with phospholipids. So you get total curcuminoids of 155 milligrams. You get 75 milligrams of phospholipids. We also put a small amount of vitamin C in the product as well.
Nice.
And, but as it says, our highly concentrated turmeric extract, standardized to 95%. Curcuminoids, uniquely complex with activating phospholipids. Typical curcumin product out on the market, typical turmeric product. It might be great turmeric or curcumin, but it's just dried turmeric or curcumin. It's a spice put in a capsule.
Yeah.
That is not this. And our turmeric phospholipid complex protects its active components from damage in the digestive tract, thereby ensuring optimum absorption and maximum benefits. This unique phospholipid complex overcomes the inherent digestive challenges associated with turmeric and curcumin. Also, it's more readily excreted if it's not complexed. So what this does, it not only makes it easier to absorb, it makes it easier for your body to manage it and maintain it. So it both overcomes absorption problems and it overcomes retention problems. So it helps you in both ways. So as we continue in the chart, turmeric is the spice responsible for Indians' classic, like curry, classic flavor and aroma. It is the key spice present in Indian curry and has been used traditionally throughout India and Asia for centuries. Its healing, soothing, and protective properties have made it a valuable tool in traditional Indian Ayurvedic medicine. And then when you look at the systems it affects.
Holy moly, I didn't realize it was that
And you could go online to the National Institute of Health website and type in turmeric or curcumin, and different systems will all pop up, whether it's the brain and nervous system, heart and cardiovascular system, colon and digestive system. You will not find this irritating to your digestive system at all. In fact, just the contrary. Joints and connective tissue, this is my sort of go-to. I train hard, I exercise hard. This is sort of my go-to natural soothing relief for my joints. Kidneys, bladder and urinary tract, liver, pancreas and gallbladder, breast, prostate and reproductive system for the skin and eyes as well. So it's an ingredient that I think in the last, probably, I've been talking about it for over 20 years, but in the last 5 years, a resurgence in interest because of all of the science and research. So, and I often say to go to the National Institute of Health Research database, and even just in the search box, even if you don't read the studies themselves, if you just type in something like turmeric and then you watch all the things come up. You have a sense of the volume of research that's been published on the benefits associated with the specific ingredient.
That's interesting. Yeah. Well, I probably shouldn't ask this question, but I'm going to anyway. Can you manage? I know,
but
I'm going to ask it anyway. So, can you manage the inventory, because we don't have a ton of these?
Well, we won't be able to do this evening, so I'm not sure if we'll have for next weekend.
Gotcha.
But this will obviously sell out today.
So and the reason I'm asking that out of my own selfish interest, by the way, because this is also in my little shopping cart, so I need to know.
Yes, but this is an ingredient. 1 capsule a day, because of the potency, is the equivalent of dozens of a typical turmeric product.
Yeah.
I take 1 or 2 capsules daily. We're in the mountains in Colorado over summer. It's cooler than it is in Nevada. And also I love running and mountain biking and things. And this is really this marine collagen, glucosamine chondroitin. This is for me go-to products that allow me I'm way into my 50s now. It allows me to run and do things like my times this summer have been as good as they've been in 10 years, and for all my runs and things, and allows me to train hard without breaking it down. So I think, again, as I talked about our hair, skin, and nails, how we care for our body determines how well our body can care for us. And this is one of those ingredients that's been identified traditionally for thousands of years and now scientifically for decades as being part of that self-care.
Absolutely. Okay, well, it's time, guys. Here it is. It is certainly one of your last looks at our finest value of the day, because Andrew has only one more show.